It's your boy Jimi Jump right here on Cuttin Up on the antelope.com. And again, I got my Negro right here. No, not me, not my Negro, my Mexico Negro, my amigo, my compadre. We go back all the way to the 90s, you heard me? Joe Mexico.
Man, don't tell people that. They gonna find out I'm old, man.
Man, we forever young, man. They can do that with that, man. You heard me?
That's true. That's true.
Hey, but this dude right here in my chair, man, bro, this dude been doing his thing for years, on top of years. Talking about behind the camera, in front of the camera. If you keep your eyes open, you gotta be paying attention. He done been on the camera, you feel me? You just might not have knew who you was looking at. But this dude right here, he been putting in work for years, bro. He helped a lot of people with their careers as far as their visuals, getting their art out. Man, he's still doing his thing, man. So we finna talk about it. What the business is, my brother.
Oh man, I mean, since 1998,
right?
bro. Yeah, it's been a long journey, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
From doing music, producing, having my own recording studio, and then just moving into the film world, you know, which is really what I wanted to do since I was since I can remember.
Right.
So I guess that's why you can say my qualities up there.
Because you always paid attention to detail as far as when it came to what comes across on that screen.
Oh yeah, man, this is perfectionist.
I'm talking about all the way back to when we was going to Greg Dukes and
damn, man, you remember all that?
I remember all that, man. Back then on L. Scott. Oh yeah, I remember everything, man. We've been getting it in for a long time, man.
Well, you came into my studio a couple of times, huh?
Yeah, I done been to your studio. Man, Joe, come on, man.
Well, the one I had back then, I don't have a studio no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Those are the days, though, man. Like I don't know if you had one. I know I had one, but the DAT machines, and you had to get them little floppy disk for.
Oh yeah.
Me and Johnny Domino used to go to Radio Shack. Hey man, you know, they don't have no station. What they call it stuff? I'm messing the word up. You know, really. Statute of limitations. That's what I'm trying. Y'all work with me. You hear me? Anyway, well, me and Johnny Domino, we used to go and hit for them the data discs. And man, I'm talking about this back in like '99, 2000. We recording all in Be Real shed. Then we'll come by your house.
Yeah.
Then we'll link up with the key. It was like we had a little ring of producers, you hear me? And that shit was just fun, bro. I remember that shit, bro, like it was yesterday.
Man, Lakeer wasn't making beats back then, was he?
He wasn't really making them like how you make them now, but he was in the mix. He was rapping. I know he was at least rapping. Now,
yeah, he started on the my label, which was High Life Records.
High Life Records, yeah,
back in the day, man. I'm thinking about putting them old songs, man. I have hundreds of songs, unreleased shit, bro.
Oh man, you need to put it out there.
Yeah, I don't know if people are gonna like that old school sound, you know.
I mean, you know, it may not be for everybody, but for those of us who know and come from that era, man, it'll do something.
I get people like sometimes I'll go to New Orleans, bro, and be like, man, bro, you used to have High Life Records, huh? I'm like, damn, how the hell you know that? You know, like
that was a popular name, bro. High Life Records.
Damn.
Yeah, I think about it. UGK had just dropped Riding Dirty with the High Life song on there and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that was like, shit, that was right on time,
bro.
So what happened with that? What made you switch from being a record label on to directing videos and movies?
Well, you know, I was always into film, and I was 5 years old talking I was going to be a director, so and you know, I just got the opportunity. I had the recording studio. And then you had your boys, Kane and Abel, were starting to do movies.
Yeah. And
I met them at some show we were doing, and they were like, "Hey, man, we need an audio guy in one of our movies, so why don't you come through?" And then I just, you know, jumped on their movie and kept going. I mean, I did sound, I did lighting, I did, you know, camera, grip, you know, electric.
You pretty much learned the whole shebang.
I mean, I learned every aspect of filming, you know, anything I could learn. And, you know, that's what got me where I am, you know, just being able to know each department.
Right.
You know, even production, you know, I did my own production on all the movies, on all the videos and stuff, so.
Yeah. So what you got going on now as far as like in the film industry? What you behind?
Well, I'm behind, we have this reality show called Beyond the Sash, which is a swimsuit competition reality show. And let me tell you, it's about the funnest show I ever
I
been
know
involved
it
with. It's like
is.
60 of the most beautiful women you ever seen. Just
That's in Baton Rouge?
that was in it's all over the United States.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you was moving around doing this show.
Well, we did the pilot up in Mexico. It was in Cancun, Mexico, at the Hard Rock resort.
Man, Joe, you make me feel like I made the wrong decision in life, man. I should have got behind the
man.
camera like you, man. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
I
well,
got behind the barber chair. I should have got behind the camera.
well, you know, you love what you do.
Right, that's true.
You know,
That's true.
I'm sure you would love being around 60 beautiful women. But,
Oh yeah, I love it. I love being around 6 of them.
oh yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. We also, yeah, that thing is actually going. I got a couple of distributors, you know, and I'm not gonna say much about it because you know, your boy Matt Keith, he's a producer, executive producer
Okay.
from South Coast Coalition.
Yeah,
you know,
about.
I gotta give him a shout out. You know, he's been I've been
Oh,
working
Matt.
with him. Yeah, I've been working with him for the last about 3 years.
Okay.
You heard of Diamonds in the Dirt?
Yeah, I heard down with
Yeah.
the dirt. They haven't came and hollered at me yet.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to tell him about that, bro.
Yeah, man.
They well, we finished part 1, which was all about you know, it's from the beginning of rap in Baton Rouge.
Right.
You know, that's way beyond our time anyway.
Right.
And we finished part 1, and we kind of didn't have enough space. You know, what I'm saying it was so long, there's so much history
So much
here
history, yeah.
that we had to break it up into part 2, which is being edited right now, directed by Max Manelli.
Right. Okay.
And
man.
yeah, we're just waiting on. They're doing, you know, they're doing the business thing behind the scenes. That's why it hasn't come out yet. But
Yeah, get it out the right way, the proper way.
Right. And I got a lot of people always asking me about it. Like, when's it gonna come out? Y'all been working on it for like 2 years, you know, and it took us a year to edit that damn thing, man.
I was about to say,
2 years.
perfection can't be perfected overnight.
Oh no, man! We were constantly shot, you know. So and we have all the way from C-Lo, B-Lo, Lil Boosie, man, everybody. I mean, the last interview by what's your boy's name?
This one?
Nah. He used to do Nero, MC Nero.
Okay.
Yeah, he passed away like 2 weeks after his interview, something like that. So yeah,
that's gonna be deep right there. Then.
Oh man, that
mate.
I'm gonna tell you that project's gonna be one of the best projects coming out of Baton Rouge.
So they're gonna try to release it, well, at least in Baton Rouge, or they're gonna try to release it in the theaters.
Well, they're doing like the film festival circuit. So
okay. Sundance.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna get into Sundance, but they're doing like a lot of national ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sundance they have, you know, you have to apply in a certain time, and
Okay.
if you don't apply by that date, then you don't get to be in it for that year. So
Okay.
but they're doing I think they're working on the Louisiana Film Fest,
Yeah.
the one that happens at Perkins Row.
Okay.
So
So we'll be seen on the big screen at least in Baton Rouge.
yeah, you will.
That's what's up.
And then, you know, from there, whatever distributor picks it up, and that's what they're gonna go with. But
So to give you know our viewers a brief rundown for those who don't know, you know what I'm saying, like what movies and shows that's like on a nationwide level that's been filmed in our area. I might maybe outside our area too, because you might have some stuff that I don't know. But throw some stuff out there that you've worked on, that you've been a part of, that people might not know, that they can go and check out.
films, oh wow, wow. I mean, as a director, my debut on a film was called Exit 14. It's a horror film. You know, the film ain't really what I wanted it to be, but it's just one of those director-producer disputes, you know.
Right.
I'm not gonna talk bad about nobody, you know, say anything bad, but you know, the movie just it wasn't what I shot. Yeah, well, you know, because when a director has a vision, the film, it's shot with that vision, you know.
Okay.
So if the director doesn't have a part of the editing process, then it just doesn't. It doesn't really come through.
You don't get to really sit there hand by hand, put the scenes together. You just be there to shoot the scenes and direct how the scenes are shot.
Mm-hmm.
But the editing part, that's in somebody else's hands.
Well, the editing was in somebody else's hands, and it just wasn't what I shot, you know. So, you know, it is what it is. One of those things where you don't. It's out of your hands, you know. They paid me to direct,
right?
And it was their film, so. But that film, I had. What's the name of this actor? He was a pretty big actor back in the day. Tom Sizemore was our lead actor.
Oh, yeah.
He was on Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
Bro, he was on so many movies. If you IMDb or Google his name, Tom Sizemore, man, you'll see everything he was on.
Okay.
I mean, it was cool working with this cat, you know.
He was a seasoned professional.
Oh man, they know their shit. They know their shit, and the good thing about it, he gave me a good compliment. You know, it's like my first time working with directing a guy on his level, and
you got a good review from it.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, I seen you was on Ghetto Stories too.
Ghetto Stories, damn.
Yeah, you forgot all about you.
Oh man,
I forgot you in. You forgot you in there.
I was working behind the camera and on camera, man. It was a blur, really. It's a lot of work doing these films, man, you know.
See, that's what I'm talking about, like movies like that. If you done been on the movie and also helping shoot the movie.
Yeah.
People don't even notice that's you in the movie.
They don't even know. Well, they tell me all the time, and I get stopped at Walmart sometimes, and people are like, recognize me, and I'm like, damn, what movie you saw me in? Like, you know,
I think about it, you're the only Mexican in Ghetto Stores.
Yeah. I mean,
they can't help it.
That's been a long time ago too, man. But
right.
Ghetto Stories, and then you have the Block Party.
Yeah, the Block Party.
The Rim Shop.
The Rim Shop.
Hood Hostages.
What else they had? It's one I think you in. Lord of the Streets.
Lord of the Streets. I don't know if I was on the. I did do a scene on that. It was Lord of the Streets with DMX, and I was supposed to have a scene with him on that movie, but I don't know what happened, man. I think he let himself go early that day. Yeah, DMX is
I was supposed to get shot in that movie, but I did get shot, but not the way I was supposed to get shot.
Oh,
I was supposed to get
You supposed to get shot?
Yeah, shot with the vest.
Yeah.
But I brought my partner with me because they told me to bring somebody with me. You know what I'm saying? So when we got to shoot the scene, they went to put the vest on me, and they was like, "Oh man, you too skinny. You can notice that you got the vest on. You hear me through my costume."
Damn.
So they gave it to my partner, and so I was like, so they still put me in scenes where you can see me in the movie, but the shooting scene where we all get shot, that was where I was supposed to shine. I was supposed to get shot in my close up. You hear me? Right. But yeah, my body size prevented me from being a star. Wow. It's all good. It's all good.
And I've been talking to a few producers and friends in the industry about because at that point of time, and we came out with a lot of work from the city. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There was a lot of movies that featured a lot of artists. What was that big one? Video Girl.
Yeah.
It went all the way on MTV. I did a little work on that one, but just kind of fell off with that whole situation. I didn't want to end up going doing no time or nothing like that.
Is it just me, or do I feel like, man, Webby could have been a great actor, bro?
Webby?
Yeah. You look at everything he acted in as far as acting, the way he played his role in Ghetto Stores, the way he played his role on Video Girl. Mm-hmm. I haven't seen, I got to hook up 2 yet to see, what he actually did in there, but I was looking like, man, am I tripping, or is Webby a good actor? Like, this man, that man hold his own every time I done seen him on so he make me believe his character that he's playing, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
And that's what it's about, you see what I'm saying? Like, even though he was playing pretty much who he really is on Video Girl, but he did it in a way where it's like, this is how this man would really react on you in real life. Like, when I seen his scene, I was just like, damn. Man, that nigga Webby ought to get him a goddamn Oscar or something for that shit, man. That nigga imitated real life, like, perfect on that bitch, you hear me? And when I see stuff like that, like, other Baton Rouge artists who was in all the movies you just named, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Baton Rouge artists in the movies, and they did their thing. They held it down. And then, like you say, the wave came, we gone, and nobody capitalized. You know what I'm saying? We got all this experience shooting movies. Ain't nobody shooting no movies no more. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody capitalized, I'll tell you that. I know that for sure. Somebody made money.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
A lot of people didn't really use that push, you know what I'm saying? Like once you get that little push, you just gotta keep on going with it, you know, and they just kinda stop.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of cats. I mean some of them rest in peace right now, but
yeah.
It's a dirty city.
Right. Exactly. There's a lot of things that probably would be different if certain people were still here, but I mean, it is what it is, man. And you just gotta try to, those who are left, those just gotta, you know, get that drive to get up and finish what others started. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because I'm quite sure there will be more movies getting shot around here, and you know, things of that nature. If certain people were still around and involved in that side of the business.
Yeah, but and you know, a big chunk of the money was taken away when the state credits went away. Well, they didn't really go away, but they just changed so much of the law that a lot of the movies just decided to leave. You know.
Right. It was coming out here because it was cheaper to make the movies out here.
Well, they were getting money back from the state.
Okay.
You know, and some people just abused that system and it just crashed, man. You know, put the state in a hole. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's something a lot of people don't know. Politics shit, you know. But
right.
It just, you know.
So that's why it went from, you know, every other weekend you seeing they shooting Fantastic Four and shit downtown, so now you don't see none of that no more.
Right. That's exactly what happened, man. Everything moved to Atlanta. Atlanta picked up exactly where we left off. They're like, they fucked up in Louisiana? Damn shit. Let's give that to people out here.
Damn,
and now
Atlanta got everything.
Oh man, now we can't beat Atlanta, you know.
Yeah, that was our chance.
Yeah.
Y'all had the rappers, we could at least had the actors and shit.
We dropped the ball, man.
Dropped the ball. See, that's some education for y'all ass. You see, I didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? Joe just put us on game.
Yeah, but this is the thing though. You know, people at my level, man, people that are still here, they can still make movies. You know.
Right.
All you gotta do is be willing to do the investment, you know, your time and your money, you know, the people that have the money to invest on it, you know.
Exactly.
With 30, 40 grand, and you can make a movie and make sure it sells, you know what I'm saying? Knowing the right people, of course, you know.
Right.
You gotta know the business, man. You just can't put any movie out and think it's gonna sell, you know.
Right.
I think my life story could be a movie, but anybody does. Anybody does, you know what I'm saying? But that don't mean it's gonna sell. That's not what the distributors want, you know?
Exactly.
So that's pretty much the game, man. Find something that the distributors want, and then you can get the money. You can shoot it and make money off of it, you know?
Okay, so this is my thing. I've been hearing people always talking about, you know, writers. They're trying to write a script,
right?
You know? And my thing is, when you write a script, okay, do you write the script as if you're watching the movie, or do you write it like you're writing a book, and then you later go back and put it in some movie form? Because I've had ideas for movies, you feel me? And I'm not asking this per se for me to try to come. I'm asking this question for like other people who might have ideas for a movie,
right? But
seriously gonna go pursue this. I've had ideas for movies that come across my head, you know, over my lifetime, and I'm talking about. I can think of the whole movie and probably explain it to you in 10 minutes, but to write it down and have a whole 2-hour story put together, like how does that process? Do most scripts start off from just a 10-minute write up and turns into a 2 or 3 hour movie, or do you have to have all that? Because you know, I'm only going from what I've seen on TV. People show up with a whole full script wrote out, like they got the characters.
Right.
Parts and all that stuff. Like, do I have to have it like that when I go to try to get a movie deal, or can I just come with the general idea of the movie, and then once I sell the idea, we build around it?
I mean, it depends on who you know.
Mhm.
It's better if you come with a full script, because that's exactly how you start. And what you just had in mind,
Mhm.
if you have a 10-minute synopsis of the movie, what's going to happen, you write that down. And
Mhm.
that's what you bring to somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you put things on wax,
Right.
get on a business level, which is where people don't, everybody's like, yeah, I want to shoot it, but they don't have their business straight, man. If you don't have a script, if you don't even have a synopsis, then you're not going to get nowhere. People ain't going to take you. I mean, I get that all day, every day, too. You know what I'm saying? Being in this
Right.
industry is just like, I got a script. And I'm like, okay, well,
That's no script. They don't have. They really
I
don't have
tell
a
them,
script. They just have an idea.
yeah, I always tell them, look, write it down, then come to me.
Okay.
And then we can, talk about me pushing it to a producer and trying to get it funded. But then also knowing, like I said, you got to know what's gonna sell.
Right.
It's not every story is gonna. You're not gonna be able to sell every script, and that's how a lot of people lose a lot of money in the film industry. Just I'll tell you what sells a lot.
What?
It's just faith movies.
Faith movies?
Yeah, street people don't want to see a faith movie. The faith movies are cheap to make, relatively. It's not like you're spending $200 million on one. They're cheap to make.
All the churches gonna watch.
And they're so easy to sell. Every distributor will pick it up,
Easy mode.
Yeah, easy
It's
mode.
almost like making a lifetime movie.
Exactly.
You can tell they don't spend a lot of money making those movies, but women gonna sit down and watch them. Just all they gotta do is put it on, and they don't watch them. And I know this for a fact. My grandmother, my mom, my auntie. If nothing else on TV, they just gonna turn on Lifetime, and whatever's on there, they watching it. And I'm like, hey man, how do y'all be entertained by that? But they entertained by it. So you're right. We think so in the box of what entertains us.
Right.
You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because we're not spending money on it, we don't want to try to pursue it and make money off of it. Whereas, Baby Shark, that song been out for almost 4 or 5 years, and it's out again. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
That's some stuff we could have made playing around in the car, but we don't think about. We probably think about it joking, laughing with each other, but we don't think about it on a business level. Like that joke could really make $1 million for you if you just go and put it on paper and put it out there to the world and just see if it's almost like fishing. Let me just put this on the hook and just throw it out there and see what it catch. And you just gotta what you call him. Lil Duval is a perfect example. It's like he make jokes, and then people are like, man, why you don't go and record that? And he started doing it. He did the smile bits. Then now he doing pull up. You know what I'm saying? And this stuff that he been saying for years. As somebody who been paying attention to Lil Duval, he been saying smile bitch. He been saying pull up. He taking the stuff that he been saying his whole life, and like now he's like, okay, people is on my wave now. Let me put some of this stuff on a beat to entertain them, and just let me just see where it go. Now, if you go before Smile Bitch, he got 3 or 4 other songs he hadn't threw out there already. You see what I'm saying? He got dropping dick off and all kind of shit. You see what I'm saying? But the point is, he's throwing it out there. He just throwing it out there. He not really expecting it to catch. He just having fun with his friends who do rap, and they probably like, come on, man, get up in there and say that shit, man. All right, I'm dropping dick off. It didn't catch, but people heard it though. You know what I'm saying? What that mouth do? It didn't really catch, but people heard it. And then Smile Bitch, the big fish bit on that, the whole world on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all because he just kept throwing stuff out there. He just, instead of him being one of those people who talk about ideas with his partners in the car, smoking weed, he talking about it and actually throwing them out there and just, let me see, this might not work, but I'm dropping dick off, let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that one ain't working for me, but take this one, look, smile, bitch. Oh, I got me one. Reeled it on in. And, hey, bro, consistency.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never know what can be the idea that'll work. You feel me?
I think the greatest in the city, well, the greatest in the world, they always had that consistency. From low, max, they just kept it coming.
Exactly.
Man, even the big ones, Boosie and all of them, man.
Right.
Continue to hit people with y'all.
I mean, and that's with everything you do. You know what I'm saying? Like even with from movies to music. I learned some things about Richard Pryor the other day that I didn't know at first, He had movies that was up here, Then he went through this little slump where he tried to make movies on a different level.
Right.
And he went through a slump where his shit wasn't hitting. You know what I'm saying? And so he had to throw something out there. He did something. What's the movie he did with the white dude where he was acting blind? The other one was deaf.
Oh, man, I don't know which one you're talking about.
But basically, when he did that, it kind of threw him back in. He did that one, not really feeling like he was feeling like, well, this is another one of these movies I'm finna do that's not really gonna be what's happening, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. But yeah, that's how I feel about the show, man. I feel like, if I keep on putting it out there, showing people that, I'm basically just having barbershop talk with everybody, just putting it on camera now. You feel me?
Yeah.
They're gonna have other people. They got other shows. And I don't know about think that I got my idea for my show from other shows. Like they got the show LeBron doing, the shop and stuff like that. But I really wasn't even thinking about LeBron, none of that when I came up with my, me and Joe came up with this idea for the show a couple of years ago.
Right.
But we just started acting on it recently. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, not just with my show, but with the whole website, the whole antidote.com thing, we keep throwing stuff out there. We keep throwing content out there. Eventually, it's gonna catch. We could be the next world star.
Right.
Like a year from now, we might be the next world star. Talking about looking at the camera, looking on the internet, telling niggas, man, I told you so. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all about just keep throwing your shit out there, keep giving them product to look at, and man, who knows where you're gonna be at in the next 6 months to a year.
Well, now you're talking to Joe Mexican right now, so.
Right.
We're gonna do a little upgrade on.
I got Joe Mexican in the building.
We've been talking about doing a little upgrade on it, so.
That's what's up, man.
I feel like all this content deserves to, be taken to that next level, All these people from Baton Rouge, all the people from Baton Rouge deserve a shot,
Right.
And I'm always, like I said, you said, I'm always so perfectionist. I'll sit there and I'll talk to the producer and I'm like, man, you should do this, you should do that, man. The good thing is that a lot of people listen to me, Back in the day, I used to be telling people, hey, man, you should do this, and they look at me crazy, like, who the fuck are you,
Right.
And now I'm like, hey, you should do this, and everybody's like, oh, damn, well, let me try that. Just out of the small success that I've had in the, the quality.
We've been talking about movies the whole time. I ain't even get on your videos.
Right, yeah.
Your videos, man, you can tell you're watching the Joe Mexican video, you hear me?
Man, yeah, it's...
Now on that tip,
yeah,
I know you definitely got a book of videos you can let them know that you shot.
Oh man, it's been over 300 videos already. Last year, in the last 2 years, I probably shot 30 videos. Maybe.
Which ones are the most recognizable that you can throw out there that people will know?
Well, they had Little Callie's "Smells Like Money," which was on MTV.
Okay.
Juveniles. Can't Keep Hanging On, which was also on MTV. A couple of them, they have a couple of million views.
Okay.
I mean, the game's changed so much, you know what I'm saying? I work with most of the old school cats from my time that, that I like, you know what I'm saying? The little cats, they're getting 500 million views, 100 million views. It's just like a different game now.
I'm smoking on that Jamaica, my pistol cock for my haters. Got opium on the table, gon' hit the block with it later. I'm great, ain't nobody greater except for my holy savior. Don't come to me for no favors, cause I don't give up no paper. I swear you niggas are haters, just like the people that raise it. Despite they say it's your life, but they still don't like your behavior, because it's a whole behavior. And man ain't supposed to be made of Nathaniel is of that nature. Be damn if I wear that label, damn if I let you play though, damn if you had your way though, damn if I let you win when my family living ain't stable, damn if I let you take what I hustle hard and I pray for, damn if I let you damage my chances, get out the way, whoa. Can't keep holding on.
I'm tryna plug when I get out, bitch, I ain't rich. I'm a money-making nigga, but I ain't Mitch. I got on $1,000 shoes and I ain't shit. I got a problem with authority, I don't like cops. I serve you anywhere, I just don't like shops. My cell phone poppin', I call that pops. I'm a self-made nigga, don't need no props. Don't owe you shit, you ain't give me nothing, cause I don't take fronts. Your fake ass frontin', let me tell you something. I was raised up hustling when a quarter bird cost a nigga like 7 G's.
Judges gave my nigga L. He may never see the streets in the middle of getting bread. You may run into some beef. Got them birds flying like hawks and I ball like I'm Dominique. These bitch niggas catch a lit charge, go to singing like Symphonique. Ain't no limits, bitch, I ain't Pete. I see murder daily, I be in the trap, moving them keys, trying to make a meal in a week. Straight out the Pyrex, right to the projects. I gotta eat, no time to digest, chasing a profit. Pockets so peace, I remember I couldn't eat. Lights off, same clothes, whole world turned cold, nigga, only God knows. Live by the G code, never fold. Whole team stays solid as a rock, never told. Yeah. Joe on the track, man.
Yo, what's good, OG?
What's going on, Brent? No saying I just touched down to BR.
Alright, that's a bit.
Yeah, man, we're gonna be having a little get together over here later on, boy. We're gonna party up, we're gonna drink, we're gonna have a little fun. Need you to pull up on, boy.
Alright, I'll be through in a little bit.
Come on, why don't you come to bed?
Hold on, love. I gotta make a little move right there.
Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, get this big boy stuck. Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, get this big boy stuck.
When live band direct, break your neck to keep them looking at some soft shit. Straight from Louisiana and in my crook, I shook it. My E&J bottle before I took it from the passenger. Making sure no laws, looking feeling like a king. Jimi Jazz got my cash, got a nigga clean. Kicks plus purchase, sneaker game on Supreme. In the States, over free, OP. Players from the South, stack G's on repeat. I'm pulling up, paper plate, it might I mention. I'm tall, so I draw attention. That's the intention. See a caramel freak and she peeping me out. Do skinny niggas do it better? Think she bout to find out. What's your name, love? Fuck your drunk ass friend, she shouldn't have came, love. Everybody know Sean, don't be afraid, love. I'm made of Chad Bernard, Triller than your guy, UGK alumni.
Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, get this big boy suck. Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, get this big boy suck. Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, get this big boy suck. Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck.
Now as the sun goes down and that paper stack higher, say OG don't be snapping, use a motherfucking liar. I told you that them boys about the tip, we ain't no joke. Us falling off, I know that you hope. Thinking you better, you must be on dope. Come test me, I never cower, ever flex on cowards. Cause this thing of ours ain't to be fiddled with flicking powers, which is on. It's shine time, most important, my time. Dial back your clock, she on her knees, falling from my pine. To the max, I'ma crank it. If I said it, then bank it. They stagnant, stay away from buying them. Die to turn around and shank you. Should've listened to them OJ, fact your 4-way in your check. Better than that, somebody to take them knives up out of your back. Enough about that though, this bitch, that hoe. Wanna hop off in here, where do I begin here? Let it be known that I ain't gon' spin here. I've been trill forever, top of the food chain on these guppies. Beating so big, now later, why y'all hushing puppies?
Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, get this big boy suck. Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, get this big boy suck. Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, get this big boy suck. Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, get this big boy suck.
Cool as ever cause I qualify. And as I ride, listen to myself on Spotify. And I ain't gotta lie, Vanilla Woods be my alibi. Instead of choking, I'm a lot of high. So I tell my nigga Gio and no. He say okay and shit, the Pelicans playing whoever, don't matter, we paying it. HD view of the game, my chain's the same. I gotta stay paid from the preseason straight to the parade. Fly as a motherfucker, my night never ends, see. These so-called hustlers had no ends to spend, G. I pray that they make it, cause being broke is a sin, G. I'm pretending I'm just like them when they talking and lend me. It offends me. He who hustle in public and only travel for cake. You get your bag, I got luggage. Ain't no discussion, only if you love us. No one above us, moving night like truckers. Some real southern motherfuckers. Wood wheel,
I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, getting this big boy stuff. Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, getting this big boy stuff. Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, getting this big boy stuff. Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, getting this big boy stuff. Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, getting this big boy stuff. Wood wheel, I be gripping in my big boy truck. Bagged in at the club, getting this big boy stuff.
I'm outside the PD waiting on him to come out now, Derek. I'm trying to get a parking ticket up here. We're now eastbound on Flagman.
Mr. Perfect nigga. Tired of living in poverty. Poverty, yeah. RP, tired of living in poverty. Poverty, poverty. Yeah. I'm tired of living in poverty. Poverty, poverty. I'm tired of living in poverty. Poverty, poverty. I'm tired of living in poverty. Poverty, poverty. Mr. Perfect nigga. It's a home robbery, tired of living in poverty. You don't hustle, you don't eat, nigga, leave you starving on the street. Would've been them before, cut, turn me on to that coat. Pleaded back my first zip, thought I'd never go broke. Took a couple losses just to get my name out. Had known that jumping nigga threatened to get my name out. So I slacked up on my hustle, let my buzz went away. No problem when you're down now, just me and my AK. That was the worst move I ever made. Bitches started acting funny, hanging up in my face. Homie hit me from every angle, went to thinking of ways to take over. One of the belly, a couple of niggas was convicted. Game over, gotta get this monkey off my shoulder. I'm aiming at the free route with this chopper. Hocus pocus in my DNA to shout blood stories. Long as I'm living, I'ma continue to spit this thug poetry. Tired of living in poverty. Poverty, poverty. I'm tired of living in poverty. Poverty, poverty. I'm tired of living in poverty. Poverty, poverty. I'm tired of living in poverty. Poverty, poverty.
Man, I'm fucking sick and tired of this double cheese. That struggle-free lifestyle, what I'm trying to see. So anybody in my way could get demolished, creamed, and I would knock these whack rappers out they robbing jeans. Like bada bing, bada boom, I'm a boss, bitch. I do my thing, but these haters still talk shit. Like you put that on the track and that's what you call a hit. And then you get a couple stacks, that's what you call rich. Bitch, I've been living hungry, I'm trying to get a meal. And I just want you to love me and I won't need a deal. Nah, I'm just playing, man, I'm saying no, just tell me how you feel. You really hate how I'm rapping, don't you? Man, keep it real.
Tired of living in poverty. Poverty, poverty. I'm tired of living in poverty. Poverty, poverty. I'm tired of living in poverty. Poverty, poverty. I'm tired of living in poverty. Poverty, poverty. Look, step around them niggas if you know they conniving. They'll fuck your bitch, boy, then tell everybody. That's why I stay 2 steps ahead of this game. I never put my guards down, money rules everything. Good to see my own kind under a bridge. Too quick to holler America, y'all bitches abandon kids. Hit above water, staying true to the game. I settle for the phantom on the 4G auto things. They documenting social media, teaching you the game. All you gotta do is pay attention to giving you the game. I feel lots of attention up in the air. Y'all better touch me now before I get in the air. $1 million mouthpiece, hell no, I ain't changing up. Too many future young thugs, them boys done
fuck the game up. Keep your business out the streets, the feds ain't listening. They're telling on you to take your ring, they crawfishing. I'm your hood philosopher, leave me as Dr. King. I ain't gonna throw you in that water, I know you can't swim. I told Joe, pad me them tracks, I got this here. The rest of y'all could push over, decide, yeah. I'm tired of living in poverty, poverty, poverty. I'm tired of living in poverty, poverty, poverty.
So, I mean, I've worked, man, it's so many videos, and I mean, a lot of them, they might not be, you know, big artists, you know, but the quality is up there, you know, and I've worked on so many. People ask me, hey, which one's your favorite, man? It's hard to say because, you know, I put all my heart into every single one of them, you know?
Right. You don't half-ass on another.
Right, man. People are like, man, you charge too much, you know? You know, it's just like, I charge for my time, but also my quality and my talent, you know?
And see, those who complain about prices on stuff like that, I feel like, you know, either you don't respect the person that you're trying to get services from, or you don't respect yourself. Because if I'm shopping for a videographer, right, and I'm going for a certain look, I gotta already know in my head that if I want this look, I'm gonna have to pay for it. And if I come to you and you out my price range, I'm not gonna tell you, hey man, you charge too much. I'm gonna tell you, hey man, I'm gonna come to you when I can afford you. I can go find somebody who I can afford at the time so that I can get my bread up that come back to you. You see what I'm saying? But I can't tell a man what he should be charging me. You see what I'm saying? Like I've been a barber my whole life, regardless of what else I've done in my life. I've always cut hair. And one thing I can't let a customer do is dictate how much I charge, because these clippers I'm cutting your hair with cost money. These products I'm spraying your head with cost money. I gotta go buy this stuff every week. You know what I'm saying? And I could be doing something else, but I'm here cutting your hair. You feel me? Right. So it's like I'm not coming to your job telling you, hey man, look, for this hour right here, let me take $2 off your pay so I can use that to go to the store and give me a guard and a cold drink. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't come to your job and ask for a discount. I don't care where you work at, unless you're self-employed. But if you work at McDonald's, the grocery store, wherever, you can't give me no discount. You can give your family discounts. You can't do nothing for me. I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not even put you in that position. Nah, exactly. But being that we work in a self-employed type environment, not just a barber, but you selling your services for doing videos, rappers who selling verses, producers who selling beats. Somebody's gonna always try to talk you out of the price that you want. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's on you to stand firm. You gotta stand firm. Like, hey man, I got those who I got discounts for, and you not one of them. Now you work with me, you shop with me. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I might come down the line and be like, hey, well, look, I'm going to do this for you. But you got to show me that you're doing business with me first. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. And a lot of people don't understand that's how business goes. They wonder how people be getting stuff done. That's because you got to build a rapport with a person. Once you build that rapport and that person feel like, I know what you're good for, they won't mind spending money or giving you a discount, however it goes, whatever your relationship is. But you can't just expect it out the gate. First time you meet me for a video, hey man, how much you shoot videos for? I charge $500 for my starter kit. $500? Man, look, you can't do that for $250. You started off wrong already. you could have just said $500. Dang, that's not my price range. I'm gonna get with you, my brother. All right, I'm gonna holler at you. You feel me?
That's so simple, man.
It's that simple.
People just don't get it, man.
They don't get it. It's easy. We teaching right now. Yeah. This is an interview, but we teaching right now.
Pay attention. Get a notepad and a pad. Take notes.
Exactly, man. It ain't hard. It really ain't hard. So, Joe, for future things you have coming up, what people should be looking for? You said you got the show with the bikinis.
The bikinis, yeah. It's called Beyond the Sash. You can go on Instagram and look at the trailer. Beyond the Sash on Instagram.
Beyond this ass?
Beyond Beyond the Sash.
Oh, Beyond the Sash. Okay. I thought you said Beyond This Age.
Oh man, that was like that's another show. Hey, that's good. Let's work on that one there.
Beyond the Stash. Okay, so what is the stash? You talking about a mustache, stash of money? Oh, sash. I'm fucking all the words.
Like the sash, you know, the girls wear.
Sachet, yeah. Okay.
So we got that, and then Diamonds in the Dirt.
Okay, yeah, Diamonds in the Dirt.
You can go on Instagram for that one too, on YouTube. Mm-hmm. They have the trailer on YouTube.
Okay.
And man, just the amount of videos that I've been working on is just go to my channel on YouTube, search for Joe Mexican, and I'll pop up.
Check this out. Now, y'all might not know nothing about this right here. Check this out. So, you still rapping?
Woo! Man, well, as a matter of fact, 2 years ago, it's 2000. No, is that 3 years? In 2016, I dropped a single called "Pásame la botella," which is a Spanish mix of rap and pop.
Okay.
And I put a lot of money behind this thing, man, and I did like #1 in the charts for Latin club rap.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
So
that's what's happening.
So
over that Diablo.
Diablo, man.
You was popping.
Diablos is a whole, you know, we're more in the urban Latin. Diablos is more like the Mexican.
Yeah,
I'm a shanty type. I don't know, man.
Hey, bro. You know, I kind of felt like that one day. I was about to walk in there one day. I said, man, I seen a pretty Mexican girl walking there. I said, man, I ought to go in there and see what it's about. And like 3 Mexicans walked out of there with they starched down jeans and they boots on and shit. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, it's just something. I said, man, them niggas carrying knives, man. I said, I ain't gonna go in there, man. If I ain't gonna fuck around and cut me up at the bar, man, I'm straight, man. Let me go ahead and take my ass in the black club where I know that I'm supposed to be at. The niggas are gonna punch on me if I get into it. And then I gotta just get to my car, get to my gun, or get in my car and get home. Yeah, but never them Mexicans, they liable to cut you before you even get out that bitch, you heard me, on sight. Look, one night, when they had the, this is like maybe 2-3 years ago, right? It might be like 2-3 years ago, when they had the other club, the entertainment complex, but it was a Mexican club for a little while.
What was that?
This was like maybe 2-3 years ago,
yeah.
And it was packed. Mm-hmm. I didn't know it was a Mexican night, so I jumped in the traffic. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know it was Mexican night till I got to the part where you pull into the driveway, mm-hmm. And they had security right there. And he looked at me and was like, "Habla español? Habla español?" And I looked, and my partner was like, "He asked you, do you know Spanish?" I'm like, "I know what he asked me." So my partner driving though, you know what I'm saying? So he on the passenger side when he asked it. So I said, "No habla." So he asked again, and my partner driving said, like, cause he asked me, "Do you want to park?" He like, "Yeah." So dude just straight went into Spanish mode. And I'm looking like, man, you don't know what the fuck this man is saying, and you about to pull up. And I said, "Dog, do you know where we at right now?" So now we pull up. The Mexicans who walking into the club looking at us like, "Oh, oh y'all finna come?" So I'm like, "Hey, dog, we finna get us a tortilla." They were selling them hot tomato tortillas out in the front. So we finna get us one of those, and we finna get back in the car, and we finna take our ass home. And I said, we walk up in here thinking it's all good, and we get to dancing and get drunk and forget where we at, we're gonna get stabbed. That's all I can think. I ain't mean to put no stigma, but I'm just like, hey man, niggas ain't stabbing people, and them motherfuckers might stab them. So you know what? We going our ass home. But I wish it's like I know Spanish, but I can't speak it, and I could tell the way dude was talking. It's like I felt like he was saying, "Bring y'all stupid motherfucking ass on up in here, y'all want to." Cause there was nobody else black nowhere around, period. This was like, we just got stuck in traffic. And we didn't know what we was going to, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that was when I wish I really knew Spanish. Because if I knew Spanish, I probably would have went in there, to be honest with you. I probably would have walked us right into danger. And we would have got stabbed, and I'd have said, fuck it, was my fault.
You should have called Joe Mexican, bro.
I'll call you next time.
Could have went in there and had some fun.
I see if I come in with you, then I'll probably be all good.
Yeah.
But I was scared to go there by myself.
I don't dance or nothing. I know them Latin girls like for people to dance. I ain't dancing, but...
This is what I'm saying. Like, now this is a question I feel comfortable asking you. I've been on you years. So, okay, the Mexican clubs they have out here, like I've never stepped foot in them, but I always see they be jumping, they be popping.
Yeah. It's well, if you go to the clubs,
like the ones on on Greenwood Springs Road.
On Greenwood Springs Road, they got two different types of clubs per se. You know, you got the Mexican club, the one like Diablo's, which was, you know, it's pretty hardcore.
Right.
But then you got the Latin clubs, which is all the South American people. You know what I'm saying? They usually don't mix. Okay. You don't have a lot of Latin people going to the Mexican club and no Mexicans in the Latin. I used to go to both because, you know, I just don't care. I was like, man, where's the fun at? I'm gonna walk in this motherfucker
exactly.
do my thing, but looking for the ladies usually. But
right.
If you go to they have the tropical night at the Varsity, the Latin night, man. That's that's so easy to go in and just have fun. A lot of college Latin girls go there.
I ain't know nothing about that.
Diversity, you know, man. And a lot of people are like, you know, they're like, oh man, I'm black. I ain't going to this Latin club. I mean, Latin America is diverse.
Right.
You know, they got
black, light skin. You never know what. Yeah.
Jump, you look like a Dominican anyway.
Hey, and I take that.
Yeah, they'll think you're a Dominican. You walk in a Latin club and they're gonna think you can dance though. So you might want to sharpen up your feet.
I need to sharpen up my lingo. I need to learn some more Spanish so that way when they come talking to me, I can be Dominican.
There you go.
Hey, I'm from Baton Rouge. I'm Dominican. You know, my people. Yeah, you know.
They came from up there.
I mean, I can speak a little Spanish, but I'm not fluent. You feel me? It's like I gotta get on my Rosetta Stone shit. You feel me? I gotta broaden my horizon. Because it's becoming a bilingual country anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you might as well get on it now rather than wait till later. And it's like, you know, when I was in school, I could speak French and Spanish. Because, you know, we were taking classes. Mm-hmm. So you know, repetitive, you know. But once you get out of school and you ain't speaking it to nobody on a regular basis, it's like you damn near never spoke it at all.
Man, I forget Spanish myself, man. I'm always like, man, how do you say that? I don't even know. I gotta ask people about it.
I remember when we were younger though, you used to speak Spanish fluent. So much so your accent was like you'd have thought that nigga just came from Mexico or some shit. When I first met Joe, man, Joe's accent was so heavy, bro. Like you'd have thought he just came over here or some shit. But you know, I got another partner who he Portuguese. Mm-hmm. And him and his mom they speak like kind of like broken Spanish, Portuguese. Yeah. And so, you know, he had an accent when he was younger too. He still kind of got an accent, but he still speak. He can flip
flop.
Yeah, he do it in a heartbeat.
I mean, I can flip flop, but
I need to learn how to flip flop. So I need to learn, man. But that's the shit.
You gotta learn how to use it on your for your benefit. You know.
Exactly.
Police pulls you over. I don't know, not long left. Oh, okay.
You can do that. Yeah, they pull me over like that with no English. They be like, look at those stupid hands out the car.
Well, now, with Trump, now I don't think that's a good advice. You know?
Right.
Like, okay, let me call.
Be like, oh, you black and you Spanish? Oh, we're gonna get you out here 2 times. Get him out here. You already see how you did 21. Oh, like, he black and he's Spanish. We gonna put him in southern Mexico. Ship him down to southern Mexico.
But he was from England though, man. He's good. Yeah. I'd go to England in a heartbeat.
No, but see, he's not from England. That's what everybody getting wrong. He's not from England. He was born in the islands. You know, the islands are still governed by the UK. Okay. So that's why they were saying, you know, he was from UK, but he's not. He was born in the islands and then moved over here when he was like 6 or 7. So if he gets shipped, he getting shipped like to the Virgin Islands. He's gonna be like right down there with Shaggy and shit.
They'll ship his ass. They'll really ship his ass to Mexico. I've seen that happen.
And that'd be fucked up. They do all that.
My dad got caught up one time when he was younger. He was probably like 18, I think. The story goes. And they sent him to Mexico, but they sent him to some fucked up area in Mexico where he had to hitch rides back to Mexico City. You know.
Damn. Yeah, they were trying to.
Oh, they do that on purpose.
Yeah, they trying to railroad you. Yeah, that's not what's up. Well, boom. We done talked about everything you can think of. You heard me. This type of episodes I like where I really got to talk to this man, and damn if we got the cameras on. You heard me. But we got all the information out. You know my partner in history. You know how he coming. You need to get to a video, movie, anything to that type of nature, shot, professional, on a high level. This the man to call. This the man to holler at. So just so they don't forget, tell them one more time how to get in contact with you.
just hit me up. I got 2 Instagrams. One is JoeMex18. That's the one I always post like personal stuff, just having fun, a lot of music stuff. And then Joe.Mexican on Instagram. And, you know, you could look me up on Facebook or YouTube. I'm everywhere. Except Twitter. I got a Twitter, but I don't fuck with Twitter. I'm just like, I don't get it.
Hey, I got a Twitter, but they locked me out of my shit, and I ain't never tried to start a new one. So, hey, maybe one day. But it's another episode of Cutting Up with Jimi Jump on the antelope.com. Got my boy Joe Mexican. Holla at your boy.